little reaction video today. I saw this product on Instagram, and I want to get Andrew's feedback on it. So we're gonna watch this little video and then break down what this thing is and what's going on here. I don't think there's any volume, so.
Ryan Little.
So pretty simple, right?
Yeah. So just seeing the way they wrapped it. So it's gonna force you into pronation.
Well, which is super interesting because you.
I don't really see it though because they put shoes on.
But like the small thing that I noticed when I watched this a couple of times, right here when he steps into it.
Yeah, you can see he collapses like crazy.
So right there,
Yeah.
you see that with a brace, his ankle is collapsing like crazy.
Yeah.
Right. And so is that what you're referring to? When you said it forces you into that position?
Well, yeah, just based on the way they wrapped it. They wrapped it, I think, from lateral to medial, which pull you that way anyways.
Right.
Show where the guy walking around barefoot.
Right, exactly. And he's got these big soft shoes on and stuff, and so his ankle is gonna go
Bunch of issues.
over and over again, but with a brace. And so the thing that I find so fascinating is because here you have a person that's like, oh, I developed this ankle brace, this is great, this is a good idea, but without an understanding as to what it's actually doing to someone's foot.
This is what it seems like, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
the examples they give are like rock climbing.
Well, then it's
not
so
like-
weird because
like an ankle-based sport.
and then you have somebody sumo deadlifting, and it's like, I mean, if somebody was sumo deadlifting really heavy very often, how often would you say their ankle is going to be the thing that's the biggest problem?
If you're sumo deadlifting often, hopefully it's not
Right.
a problem. They should have showed someone barefoot and just showed someone barefoot squatting. That's what they should have done.
Right. Well, that would probably be lost on the target audience. Well, who do you think the target market is?
Yeah, probably runners. I guess.
Probably runners.
Yeah.
She's not even wearing the ankle braces now. The other guy actually was. But then rock climbing, it's like, why would you need an ankle brace for rock
I
climbing?
don't think she's wearing them either.
She's not. Well, I mean, as far as
I think it
yeah,
covered
no,
the
you can't see
lateral.
it.
Yeah, malleolus is exposed. Yeah, rock climbing is not like an ankle-based sport.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So, it's one of those things that just catches your eye because doing like the marketing and the sort of content for the gym, my conversation with myself is how do I make someone interested in what we do, right? And so how does this make someone interested in what they do? It's fixing a problem. So in this case, if somebody has a need for this ankle brace, what is their problem?
That you walk around on the sides of your feet and need to go in pronation.
Yeah. Well, right. Yeah.
I guess. I've never seen anyone that does that.
Well, okay, but you phrase that in a way that's really interesting because this brace is forcing you inside, basically, to be on the inside.
It's what
of
it
your
seems
foot,
like, but
right?
you can't even really tell because they didn't show anything with the brace on a bare foot.
But my suspicion is that the brace is intended to keep you neutral and keep you from pronating.
Oh yeah, because there's no supinators out there. That's like not a thing.
Right. But the brace does the exact opposite thing it's purporting to do.
Yeah, if that's what it is, does it say that's what it's supposed to do?
Well, what else? I mean, what else would an ankle brace do?
That's,
Right?
I don't know. This thing is very confusing to me, and
Right.
they don't. There's no explanation. There's no nothing.
So, and the sort of impetus for making this video is that I think you and I are on the same page in believing that if you chronically require an outside thing to make your body work, what should you be doing instead?
You should learn how to use your body. Corrective exercises. You should learn how to use your body so you don't need to rely on, in my opinion, on outside stuff. That's what I would do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what? So. We're making a number of assumptions, but I feel like they're well. I mean, the little emojis in the bottom there show people running.
Right.
So I think we're making some fairly informed assumptions about what this is. Aside from the fact that they use a rock climber to not wearing the brace, showing how effective it is.
Yeah. I mean, feet are tricky. I'm not a foot expert by any means, and
Right.
if someone is like a chronic pronator when they run, walk, or squat or deadlift, if you put in some insoles that maybe helps reinforce good things, I think that's totally fine. But the ultimate goal is, can you do things barefoot without your arch collapsing?
Yeah. I'm gonna let it run one more time through. And so to your point, I mean, it seems like whoever designed this doesn't.
Well, if you wrap that medial malleolus first,
Sure.
but right there, so it's already anchored around the lateral malleolus. It's
Yeah.
wrapping around towards the medial side. So you're basically pulling the medial side down
Yeah.
as you pull this up. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, 100%. So yeah, let me back that up just a smidge so you can see that.
So it's like
So you're literally taking your foot and you're turning it this way in order to brace it, and then this is the position that you're trying to avoid,
yeah.
right? Okay. Yeah.
And
So
then I just wrapped it backwards.
or yeah, either the demo person wrapped it backwards or the person who designed it doesn't know what they're doing. Well, I mean, it looks like it might be universal. Like you could wrap it the other way,
Yeah.
but
Maybe he's just looking for more pronation. This guy.
well, he clearly doesn't need it because he's over pronating where he steps his feet down anyway. So I mean, there's here's like a true take home of why I wanted Andrew to react to this is you see stuff on Instagram or Facebook or things that are marketed to you, and they look on the surface. Okay, fine. It's an ankle brace. Well, you know, my ankles are shifty. I need an ankle brace. But there are so many issues with how this is presented and what this actually means that takes sort of a fine-tooth comb to go through. That in 9 minutes or so, we've uncovered a bunch of little things. And I'm sure if we were to talk to a foot specialist and stuff, he could identify 10 more things. And it's really just buyer beware. It's be savvy about what you're doing, and then also understand that bracing things and Band-Aid for boo-boo things are not maybe your good end game solution.
There's a lot. There's so much crazy stuff out there at this point in time. Something for everything that's supposed to fix something when you can probably fix it yourself.
Fixing it yourself is harder, but if you have a good resource like these guys, you could actually maybe accomplish those things. So in all seriousness, really just the take-home message is, you know, buyer beware. Be careful what you're buying and spending your money on, and then the thing that you're buying is actually doing what you're intending to do. So, any last thoughts?
Don't buy this ankle brace.
Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.